Donald Trump has got to be the most miserable human being on the planet. There is no joy in his life. There is no happiness. Even when he gets his way, he still goes on Truth Social and has an absolute meltdown. And we saw that just yesterday. Here's what happened. It was reported that the FBI closed down their Office of DEI, Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, back in December. Just quietly said, okay, listen, we're shutting down the DEI office. Trump's coming into office. He's going to shut us down anyway. He hates DEI. Republicans are going to control everything. Let's just close it down now and cut our losses. We're done. That's what happened. And again, nobody really knew that happened until the reports came out this week, Trump included. So, in spite of the fact that he has maintained he hated that office and wanted it gone, he's now pissed off that they've closed it. Here is what Trump said on Truth Social. We demand that the FBI preserve and retain all records, documents, and information on the now closing DEI office. Never should have been opened, and if it was, should have closed long ago. Why is it that they're closing one day before the inauguration of a new administration? The reason is corruption. Okay, they actually closed it, as I said, back in December. December was not one day before the inauguration. When you posted this, it was also not one day before the inauguration. And the reason, as I said, is not corruption. The reason is they knew you were going to do it anyway, so they just said, why keep it going for another month? Let's just shut it down now, right? Like, what's the difference? You got what you wanted and still had a hissy fit like a little pissy child, which is what you are. It still blows my mind that there is anybody in this country that thinks that Donald Trump is a mature, responsible, hell, some of them even say he's a manly man. That's what men should be. He's a bitch. Like, just straight up, he is a bitch. There's no other way to say that. He is the whiniest, most petulant man-child I have ever seen in my life, and how you folks don't see that, you MAGA hat wearing freaks, blows my mind. Like, y'all look at this and you're like, hell yeah, you better preserve them records. The records are already preserved. There's a law about that. The Federal Records Act. They couldn't destroy the documents if they wanted to, lest they want to go to prison. And that's not something, by the way, that Donald Trump did. They're preserving the documents not because he threatened them, but because they're legally required to do it. Trump had no bearing on this other than him winning the election and them knowing he was going to close the office. But ask yourselves logically this question, Republicans. What is your real issue with DEI? First of all, can you tell us what those letters stand for? I already mentioned it earlier in the segment, but can you tell us what the D, the E, and the I stand for in order? Probably not. But if you can, what's your problem with it? Point to something that actually real happened because of DEI. You've already blamed DEI on the wildfires in California. That's not true at all. That's not even possible. DEI is what caused that terror attack in New Orleans that we've all stopped caring about. Nope, that doesn't even make sense. You can't point to a real thing that has happened in a bad way because of DEI. It's just your new boogeyman. You, idiot Republican voters, have been told you should hate this is bad. And without questioning it, you put on your MAGA hat and you said, well, by God, that's what I gotta hate today. That's what I'm gonna hate today then. You don't know why. You don't know what the hell you're doing. And you never once stopped to question it, did you? Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.